All right, so when I was a kid, I used to visit my dad every summer because my mom and dad got divorced when I was 10. And so every summer my sister and I would come out. We we lived in San Diego County. We lived in Escondido. Well, actually we were in Valley Center, but that's like right next to Escondido. And there was like the San Diego Wild Animal Park back then, now it's called Safari Park, I think, was in Escondido, like more towards Ramona or something. And then the San Diego Zoo was in Balboa Park in San Diego. And my dad would always get annual passes for him and then like those koala club passes for us. So we'd pretty much go to one or the other every week. So, over the years I had a number of different stories from that. So I thought I'd share like adventures in Zooland, even though it's like both different places. So I think I'll start off with the first one. Like, we were at the zoo. We were walking around looking at everything, and I was a hyper little kid and I was always being stupid, so I'd like always grab sticks and play like I was a ninja and do all kinds of dumb stuff. And I don't remember, we were at one enclosure or something, and I was sitting on this pole, and all of a sudden, like, I tilted back just a little far, and being a human body on a pole and having your center of gravity off, man, you just go, man. I went so fast, and there was like this concrete thing behind me, and it kind of like, it was like two corners were meeting, like two different walls, and my head landed right on the corner. It just started bleeding like crazy, because you know how the scalp is when it gets cut. Like, I saw a big flashing light and whatnot. And so then my dad had to pick me up and carry me, and I was still young, but I wasn't super young. I was about maybe 5'2", 100 pounds or something. So it was pretty small, but still big enough that it didn't take long for him to start getting tired. And I was bleeding all over the place, and everybody was looking at him thinking he did it or something. He was getting so many dirty looks and whatnot. And finally, one of the personnel came by in one of those golf cart things, and they picked us up and took us to one of their little emergency centers, and put ice on my head and whatnot. And they were my dad, he was a fireman, so he used to always go out and rescue people and save people when he was younger. He wasn't a fireman anymore at this time, but he was for 13 years before this incident occurred. And so he tested me for a concussion and stuff, and it was craziness, man. So that's one of my many memories from our frequent visits to the zoo and wild animal park.